Hello guys, my name is Natalia and we are at Parrot Festival here in Houston.
National Parrot Rescue and Preservation Foundation presents Parrot Festival on the last full weekend of January every year. Festival is a gathering of parrot enthusiasts for education and celebration of parrots. Each year at Parrot Festival, experts in all things parrot, including behaviorists, nutritionists, research scientists, veterinarians, industry professionals and manufacturers, conservationists, and experienced pet handlers of all sorts gather at Parrot Festival to present talks and share their knowledge with parrot owners and each other.
I'm Laura Joseph, owner of the Animal Behavior Center, located in Ohio. This is my second year being invited to speak here at the Parrot Festival here in Houston. First time was 4 years ago. I'm back for the second time 4 years later. This is probably one of the largest parrot festival or parrot related seminars I've been to, and I've been to quite a bit over the past 16 years. Full of speakers. If nobody has ever been to the Parrot Festival, here in Houston, they definitely should. It's a great place to network. It's a great place to get information on birds. One of the things we always say at the Animal Behavior Center is we don't learn from easy, and when we know better, we do better, and you can definitely learn how to do better by attending. A lot of speakers, a lot of information on behavior, training, foraging, conservation, different types of enrichment, and a lot of different topics. I've already learned something here. And I'm a professional in the field, and I've learned. So it's definitely beneficial.
At the end of each day during Parrot Festival, an entire room of daily raffles and the mega raffle are held, giving attendees the chance to win a wide range of parrot-related products.
Well, I'm Dorothy Patterson, and I'm delighted to be here at Parrot Festival. This is my third time, and I'm actually continuing the legacy of Lainey Rickman, who was my dear sister who died unexpectedly in 2017. And I'm continuing the work that she's been doing for the last 25 years with blue-throated macaws. She had her own blues conservatory at her farm, which is now closed, but she was very impactful in parent rearing of the birds and keeping a genetically diverse population in case they became extinct in the wild, that this population could be used. But the good news is she was also very involved in Bolivia, where the blue-throated macaw is endemic. And in the last 13 breeding seasons, a program she started down there in a partnership with Asociación Armenia, we've had 81 blue-throated macaw chicks fledge from these artificial nest boxes. And the proceeds of what we're doing with the raffle today is all going to this project in Bolivia to continue her great work that's been very impactful. So we're having a raffle, and we have some amazing prizes here, including the Kate Spade Flock Party purse, the tote bag, and a scarf, and a computer bag, plus some amazing photography that's printed on canvas that Ray Varela, who's one of the speakers here at Parrot Festival, these are some of his birds. He free flies the birds in California and takes these incredible photographs. And so he donated these 3 photos to our effort. And we also have a $100 gift certificate to Leather Elves, and they're another wonderful bird toy store, and they're here at Parrot Festival. They have their own booth. Robin Shawaka Sullivan is the owner, and she donated this gift certificate to our raffle because she loved my sister so much. So anyway, we have lots of great things here, and would love for people to come buy raffle tickets and win some of these beautiful prizes.
The best parrot toy, cage, and supply vendors from all around the world are available all 3 days at Parrot Festival. In addition, national food brands and conservation organizations will be present.
Hi, I'm Suzanne with Texas Natural Freeze-Dried Products, and this is Prissy here. She's our spokesbird. We make high-quality freeze-dried treats for parrots, healthy foods. When Prissy came into our lives kind of unexpectedly about 6 years ago, and we started looking around and finding that there was really not a whole lot of organic, healthy treats for parrots. It was mostly cats and dogs. So I was a teacher for 26 years and ended up quitting my teaching job and focusing on research and development of high quality pet products specifically for parrots. So I do have a partner that is an avian nutrition biologist, and he helps with some of our recipes and with some of our products, and he also endorses some of our products. So that has helped tremendously in marketing and sales, of course. So all of our food is organic, it's unprocessed, there's no chemicals, no dyes. A lot of the veggies that we use and a lot of the fruits that we use are grown on our own properties, so we know there's no pesticides and no chemicals added. So just come to Parrot Fest and check it out, buy some of our good stuff.
Come listen to an exciting presentation on an aspect of avian culture to which you may not have been exposed, avian exhibition. You may have heard of the Westminster Show for dogs. This is similar, but with birds. Parrots 101 is a workshop designed to give good information and advice to those who are new to parrots or who are looking to get a parrot. Excellent clinicians will help you understand what it's like to own a parrot, how to make sure it thrives, and how you and your parrot can enjoy each other.
Okay, well, hi, I'm Bill Christian, and this is my beloved bird, Canopus. It's named after the second brightest star in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's looks like a blue star when you see it. And of course, this is a blue bird. This is a Hyacinth Macaw, and it's one of the rare of the macaw species. And it's also one of the largest of the macaw species. This here, she is kind of, I call the runt of the litter because she's very small, as her parents were almost twice as big as this bird here is. Her dad had a 6.5 foot wingspan and weighed over 4 pounds. This little girl here weighs just under 3 pounds here, and she's about 15 years old. It's one of, in my flock I have 7 macaws and a couple of smaller conures and a few other small birds, but my big love is the big macaws, and this is one of the few of them, and not many people bring their big macaws out like this, and especially since these are fairly rare birds and fairly expensive birds. So you don't see these out in public very often. But this one here, she gets out to schools, to retirement centers for people to see. She gets out quite a bit and is very gentle bird with kids and for everybody. I mean, there's nobody that she won't go to and sit on her shoulder and let them scratch her head and rub her on her wings. She's just what they call a gentle giant. That's the nickname for the Hyacinth Macaw. Well, most of the hyacinths are all that way. I have never seen, and I've only seen probably 20 or 30 hyacinths because a friend of mine used, where I got this one, raised them. And I've never found one that was what you would call a mean bird or a hard to get along with bird. Now, if they don't know you or they're in a strange location, sometimes they get a little aggressive, or they get, like this one here, she gets on my shoulder, she doesn't want to come off. She thinks that's home. She wants to be there. So when I want her off, sometimes she gives me a little bit of grief. But she comes off and she'll sit up here and she'll behave herself pretty well. And most of the time she sits up here and just looks pretty. And people come and take pictures and want to hold her because a lot of people have never gotten this close to one because they're so rare. So they're very interesting birds. She's a good bird. They eat a lot, and they can be very messy, but they're still a lot of fun to have around. And once you get to learn them and what they can do and so forth, I mean, I can put my finger in her beak, and she won't bite it. She'll play with it, and then I don't want to mess with that. No. But she's got enough bite that she can crack a Brazil nut and roll it in her mouth twice, and the whole shell falls off of it. I can't get them out with a ball peen hammer that fast. Their beak is a special tool, and because of the very large beak they have, in the wild they get into the palm nuts, and the seeds in the palm nuts are inside, and they have to get in there and dig them out. And so that's why they have such a large beak on them, because it's a specialized tool. And you're a good girl, aren't you? And this is a little girl. She's been around, like I say, had her since she was born, just after she was, hatched. And then she's about 15 years old now.
Okay, let me talk. Okay. Well, his name's Freyer, and he is going to be 4 years old next month. I actually hand raise a lot of Polly's Pets Eclectuses for them, and I went to go pick him and his sister up when they were about 3 days to a week old and noticed something was wrong. So we took him to the vet and found out that he is actually blind. So he was born blind. He is deaf in one ear because it's not developed, and he's partially deaf in the other ear. We found that out by the way he talks. He talks very muffled. So we went to A&M to see Dr. Hoppus and found out that he's even more special than that. He is actually Down syndrome. So I've had him all his life. We also discovered that birds actually require sight to learn how to preen. So he doesn't quite know how to preen. He does have a biological brother that teaches him, but right now brother is kind of hormonal, so he's not helping him. He is an Eclectus parrot. He is an amazing baby. He's very, very special. I did rescue Eclectus parrots. I have 7 in my flock right now. They are very special parrots because they have a very elongated intestinal tract. So their diet is high fiber. It requires a high fiber diet with about 90% high fiber and 10% pellet. They are not a seed diet bird. They tend to be more what I call a Zen bird. They don't like a lot of ruckus noise, ongoing stuff. They like the more quiet peacefulness. They can be loud. Of course, if they're raised with, the loudness, sometimes they're okay, but they really don't require a lot, or they don't like a lot of that loud noise stuff that's going on. My guys prefer it quiet. A lot of the ones that come to me, it's because people get tired of preparing their food, which is vegetables. That's a lot of their diet is vegetables. So that's why I wind up with a lot of my rescues. So being a vegetarian, that's all I eat. So that's all we eat together. So we have been through a lot. These guys, they can be loud, but again, as long as they have everything they need, food, water, stuff to keep them entertained, because it's like having a 5-year-old, new toys, new things to do, new things to learn. They tend to be very, very, self-sufficient birds, although they like to be with the flock. Freyer, his entertainment is listening. When he does hear certain things that he likes, he does respond. When he came in this morning and heard his Aunt Nancy over there, he started making lots of kissy noises because he loves his Aunt Nancy. But he just likes to be where he hears Mama's voice, and he's perfectly fine. Right, Freyer? The side that is towards you is the side that he does hear from, so he tends to turn his head every which way, and that's how you know he's really listening. So the other side is the side that he hears nothing. Right, baby Freyer? But that's it.
Hi, this is Bella. She's an Eclectus parrot. I have gotten her when she was 4 weeks old, and I hand fed her. And she will be 2 March the 2nd. We share the same birthday, which is very awesome. She loves to have attention. If she doesn't have it, she fusses. And she eats her pellets and her fruits, and she has a good time with her toys. She has beautiful feathers. She's a little over a year. She'll be 2 in March. She's female because she's red. The males are green, and they have the red up under their wings. One side of her eye is purple, and one side is blue around there, like she's got eyeshadow on. She doesn't talk. but she does a lot of, she likes to ride on my shoulders. So she rode all the way from Saginaw to here on my shoulders today. She doesn't fly away. And I have her on her, I have her leash whenever we're out. That's for her protection, so we can protect her. She's pretty calm most all the time. She's like this. She'll get fussy if she sees me go to the kitchen. She thinks I've got something to eat, and she says, "Well, I want it too, Mom." So she eats from my plate too. Isn't that right, baby girl? Ain't that right?
No, yeah, I know. She's gonna stick her finger in your face, isn't she? Come say hi. Say hello. No. He's not sure about this. No, it's not. You don't need to attack it. It's fine. Go see Mama. Hello, my name is Paul.
My name is Shirley.
And this is our wonderful Senegal. His name is Sandwich. Strange name, I know, but his official name is the Earl of Sandwich, a gentleman that was very famous for his waistcoats, as you can see, his bright orange waistcoat. Okay? Senegals are a little bit different than most parrots. They do require a little bit more attention, and if they don't get the attention, they will get the attention, if you know what I mean. They are to the bird world as what pit bulls are to the dog world. They are very nice, very loving, but occasionally will bite. And even though we're his owner, his only owner, we hand-raised him, got him from an egg. We've had him 16 years. He still bites us occasionally. Come on then, what else do you need? You gonna bite me on camera? All right. According to the veterinary services, it's anywhere between 60 to 70 years old. He's currently 16. So technically he owns the house. You want to take him? They can be. They can be. He is pretty much stays with us. He goes outside. He's fully flighted, so he can fly if he wishes to. He just chooses to stay with us. As you can see, he's well handled. Fully flightable. Yes? You going to say something?
No, he's not.
You're going to say nothing this time? Okay. They do require a lot of care. They're not a bird that you can just leave in a cage and walk away. They are not like some smaller finches or something like that. They are actually a bird that you need to be handling on a regular basis. And the more that you handle them, the better they are. Okay? But apart from that, we also have an understanding of what autism is in Children's Society, because the same kind of thing and understanding our bird has been able to help us understand some. We have some autistic children around us, and we kind of we know how that works. So, yes. He will talk when he wants to. Yeah, when he wants to. He will fly when he wants to.
For more information, please visit our website at www.parrotfestival.org.
I hope you like this video. If yes, don't forget to subscribe and put your thumbs up. See you next time. Bye-bye.